Next up on our list is Ainias Smith, the wide receiver from Texas A&M. I think the big thing that you have to know just right off the bat with Ainias is he's not your typical wide receiver. He's more of a gadget and slot type of wide receiver. He's going to contribute on special teams. He's a guy you just want to get the ball in his hands any way possible. And that's really, really great because every team in the NFL these days needs a guy like that that's able to make magic happen. So like I mentioned, special teams ability, he's a great returner. I think that's going to get him on the field pretty much right away after he's drafted. He's real slippery, makes people miss with ease. And for his size, he's actually decently good at blocking in the run game. But of course, with people his size, the height's limiting. He's not going to be your typical outside wide receiver, not a big contested catch guy. And you would hope that he would be maybe a little bit faster for how small and gadgety he is, but still a real weapon. Let's take a look at his highlights.
And now Burnip's buried in his own end zone to punt.
Great punt.
This time he got a hold of it.
Holy cow.
And Ainias Smith goes on the other end. One hop, the 23. One man misses. And now more do. Ainias Smith heading to the edge. Smith down the sideline. Ainias Smith still on his feet. That's what he is so dangerous.
Done anything
Right.
yet.
Johnson loads, throws complete. Ainias Smith down the sideline and in. Touchdown A&M.
Smith in motion. Johnson surveys, fires, wide open. Room service. Smith stayed in bounds. Smith, touchdown! Ainias.
He had good balance, and I thought he controlled the game very well.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
He'll throw it again. It has Ainias Smith.
Little pressure's coming. Here it is. He got rid of it. Hit his man in stride. Smith made a nice move. Got a block. And
You got to be baited up for the screen, especially after they got hurt on it earlier.
Booming kick by Fletcher. Bobbled by Smith. Scoops it up. Ainias coming near side. Ainias Smith. He's to midfield. Cuts it back. This one may go to the house. Ain't nobody gonna catch Ainias Smith.
I have a 5th round grade on Ainias Smith. That's typically where you'll see him go in mock drafts as well. I have absolutely no issues with picking him earlier in the draft if the team has a real need for special teams help or just need a little magic on their offense. I think he can easily fill that role and be a decent guy in that position for a few years for a team. So, Ainias Smith, 5th round grade.